the road to AFCON 2025, and this is how it goes. So tulianza on Monday, and this is the road to AFCON this day, the 4th of December 2025.
It's time for 2025 AFCON Countdown with Kwanya Joshua and Hilda Chepto on Breakpoint.
Huyo ni Peter Kirumba kwa hiyo vio. I didn't know anagonga na sauti fiti hivyo. But this is now the road to AFCON 2025 being hosted in Morocco, and we've done Morocco. We've looked at Morocco. If you missed that, iko pale Sport FM Kenya YouTube channel. We've done Mali yesterday. We've also done the Visiva via Comoros Island. Today we are looking at the last team in Group A.
Yes, and that is Zambia. Of course, the Chipolopolo of
Zambia. This country was originally known as the Northern Rhodesia.
Yes, for those who did history, you can
course.
Remember that.
Kwanza, kuna swali nyingine waliulizanga kwa social GHC, mimi nilifanya GHC. Which country was originally called Northern Rhodesia? Alafu wanakuwekea Zimbabwe, South Africa and Zambia. Very easy stuff. Yes. So it was originally called as Northern Rhodesia. It has a population of around 21 million.9. Si nchi haina watu wengi sana as compared to Kenya.
Yes.
And do you know their currency? The name of their currency?
Did you tell us?
Kwacha.
The Zambian kwacha.
The Zambian kwacha, which
I think is the strongest.
It's a bit stronger as compared to Kenya.
The strongest currency, I think, in Africa, or the second. Their currency.
One of the strongest, yeah.
One of the strongest currencies.
Because currently,
in the continent,
one kwacha is around 5.6 Kenya shillings. Yes, according to the current exchange rate. So ukienda pale, ukitoka Zambia na ukuja hapa na a million kwacha, you will be bowling.
And of course, most of you, those who love their geography as well.
Yes.
You can remember Zambia is Zambia has one of the largest waterfalls in the world.
See Thompson?
No. That is the Victoria Falls. Anyway, ukienda pale, the waterfalls, most people, it's on their bucket list. It's also in my bucket list to go.
Unataka kwenda inchi ngapi?
Nataka tu kwenda kubanji jump kwa hiyo waterfall. Yes, because people do that. And it looks very, very interesting.
Take care, you don't drown.
So it has the world's largest waterfalls.
Me, the only one I've gone to is the Thompson Fall in Nyahururu. Very nice. So that Thompson Fall is the falls are called the smoke that thunders. That's how they refer to it in Zambia.
Yeah, because it makes a lot of noise as the water drops. Yes.
And of course, just some additional information about Zambia. It's a landlocked country.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. I want a large water body like the Indian Ocean, really.
Yeah.
And do you know their national dish? Yesterday I told you the national dish of Mali.
Yeah.
The national dish of Zambia is basically uji. They call it nshima. It's a mixture porridge, thick porridge made from maize meal. Yes, ni uji tu.
So sort of ugali nusu. Before ugali ikue, you know.
Yeah, something like that.
Before ugali ikue ugali.
Yes,
that's the process.
Yeah, because I think even Zimbabwe has something like that. Shimas.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
And of course, we go back to their football now. Of course, as you said, their nickname is Chipolopolo.
Yes.
Which means the copper bullets. And they were given the name simply because the country is one of the biggest copper producing nations. Yes.
Before they got the Chipolopolo name, by the way, they used to be known as the KK11. The KK11 was they were being referred as KK11 because they were referring that to the fact that they to refer that to their founding father, Kenneth Kaunda. Yes, so basically Kenneth Kaunda 11.
Yeah.
Yes,
and of course in terms of football, most of you maybe will remember about the tragedy that struck the national team in 1993, where there was of course an air disaster that killed the whole squad.
Yes,
back in 1993.
18 members of the squad
did pass on, but they went on in 2012 after that disaster. They rallied together as a nation, and they went into the AFCON in 2012 and won the AFCON. And that AFCON was hosted by the country where the disaster happened. That is Libreville in Gabon.
Yes.
Now you can imagine the emotions.
That's why I told you, I think when we were starting, I told you that there's something that pushed that Zambian team.
Yeah.
I think that time in 2012, the gods of football, the oracles of football just decided, hata Ivory Coast wakwe wazuri namna gani, you are not winning.
Yeah.
Zambia must win it because because of what happened in 1993.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Losing 18 members of the team who were also, by the time the air disaster was happening, the plane disaster was happening, these guys were going to Senegal for a World Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it pushed them. Ivory Coast had a very good team. Let me just mention to you the team that Ivory Coast that was beaten by Zambia. Boubacar Bari in goal. Seketiene, Kolo Toure, Bamba, Gosso, Didier Zokora, Cheki Tiote the late, Yaya Toure, Jevinho, Solomon Kalou, Didier Drogba the captain.
Yeah,
that was the starting lineup of that 2012 AFCON final.
Oh, that is stacked.
On the other side, Zambia,
the
team that now won it, we had people like Kennedy Mwene, Musonda, Stopila Nsunzu, Himonde, Nkausu, Sinkala, Lungu, Chansa, Katongo. Chris Katongo was the captain of that team. Kalaba and Mayuka. These guys fought until the final. I think they went to the penalties.
Yeah, it went into penalties. Yes,
and they won.
And they won it through the penalties.
Yes.
So of course, in terms of AFCON appearances, they have appeared. That is, Zambia has appeared there 19 times.
Yes.
And of course, their best result is the 2012, where of course they went all the way and won it. Yes.
They have also become runners-up. You know, Zambia, I think, is a sleeping giant really in AFCON because they have become runners-up in 1974 and 1994. They were beating in the final. Right? So it's a team that when it comes to AFCON, they are not really what you could say pushovers. Hiyo ya kitambo. Sahi I'm a bit issues because to vile tuliwaona Chan under Avram Grant, they were not the team.
They look terrible.
But I know Avram Grant is
I think he was let go. Yes, and of course currently, of course, some of the notable players that people may know from from Zambia. Of course, we have Patson Daka.
Yes,
from Leicester. You saw him in the Premier League a few seasons ago. And I think he when he was in the Premier League, wachana venye walikuja na wakaenda. The other earlier seasons. I think he was a very, very, very good player. He has so much potential. So he's one of the players that you can look out for. And of course, we have another player called Fashion Sakala Jr. As well. Of course, he's a center forward, he's a winger as well. Another player to look for.
I like how the Zambians and the Zimbabweans always name their people. Utapata mtu anaitwa Knowledge Nakamba, Fashion Sakala, Wisdom Kwanya. You see?
Yeah, but these are called Kings Kangwa.
You see?
very, very interesting.
The kind of naming there.
Yeah.
So that is Zambia, and the Southern Rhodesia, that is Zimbabwe, how they name their players. The other player to watch is the Lubambo Musonda, the captain, who is playing for the German Bundesliga 2, AFC Magdeburg in the German Bundesliga 2. But of course, one of their greatest players over the years has been Godfrey Chitalu. Who was voted as the Zambian Player of the Year 5 times, and I think is the top scorer.
He's the top scorer with 79 goals.
Yes,
with 111 appearances.
But no, we can't afford not talking about Zambian football if you don't talk about Kalusha Bwalia. Fantastic during his time.
Yes,
right.
Yes,
Akina Chris Katongo, the captain, when they won the AFCON 2027, people kama James Chamanga, Jacob Mulenga, Felix Katongo, I think ni ndugu yake Chris. Great players that have come from Zambia. This year they have a new coach.
Yes.
Called Moses Sichome. Now he named around 55 player provisional squad, which I think is going to be trimmed to 23. And now for the AFCON 2020.
I've seen teams have started to showing their teams. Countries have released some players just to provisional, of course. Yes, and then they trim as we get closer, of course, to the AFCON. Yes, and of course, something interesting about this country as well. It's the country with the world largest concentration of hippos.
Chapio ulipata wapi? Hawa hippos wanakaa
research wako na hippos wengi sana. So hapa Kenya mlifikiria mko na hippos?
No, sisi tuko na the big five.
Zambia has the world's concentration of hippos.
So sahi whenever they are marketing Zambia, come to the land
of hippos.
Of hippos.
Yes. We have hippos, a lot of them. Auta miss.
Na vile zinasumbuanga watu wetu wa Kisumu jamani. We don't like them saa zingine. How do you see them in that group? Because I've read some quarters people are saying that that's the group of death, and then Zambia look like the third team in that group.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough group, and as you said, they now have a new coach. It now depends on how quick they adapt to the new coach, the new style as well.
Yeah.
And of course, again, the quality of the players that they will be able to call upon to be part of the AFCON.
Yes.
But it's a very, very tough group for Zambia.
Yeah, of course.
But I love their flag. For some reason, I love the how their flag looks like.
Yani uliangalia all the things in Zambia ukaona
I just love their flag. Yes.
the land of Mheshimiwa Akainde Ichilema, the land of Edgar Chugu Lungu, and that is the Chipolopolo story for today.
Yes.
Hopefully you know now where they are, their journey, how they have journeyed around AFCON over the years, and what to expect from them. Is a country that when they won the AFCON 2012 and when nobody gave them a chance, but they won. If they did in 2012, surely you can't write them off.
Yeah.
And I like their story that they had to win it in the same country where disaster befell them.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Who God where football works in some different ways. So that is the Chipolopolo of Zambia in their road to AFCON 2025 here on Sport FM.